This is the Titan Futures 1 point a day challenge. Earning your living executing trades from the comfort of your home seems a lot more cool than most 9 to 5 gigs. Trouble is, if you don't know what you're doing, you can wreck your portfolio. But with our trading instructors, BK, Soto, and Mitchell, you'll learn how to day trade the futures market. Streaming daily, 9 to 11 a.m. Free. This is a free trading education channel. The Titan Futures 1 point a day challenge, where everybody is welcome. Get in the chat, ask us questions, learn. And now your instructors. This is BK, Soto, and Mitchell.
Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday, February 25th, 2020. Hope everybody's well this morning. You have reached Titan Futures 1 point a day challenge. If you check out the screen, you'll see our legal disclaimers there. Please take the time to read those. It'll just let you know that everything we do here is for educational purposes only, right? We're not we don't give out trade recommendations. Any trades we take in the room are not in any way, shape, or form a recommendation. We're not CTAs or RAs or anything like that. So this is all just for educational purposes only. So just take full responsibility for your trades, win or lose. Okay? Thank you. All right. There's 3 traders here, Soto, myself, and Mitchell. And I think Soto's on the other line. You there this morning, Soto?
Yeah, buddy. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Hope you're doing well today.
Yeah, buddy.
Good.
Now that I hear your voice, it's a glorious day.
Oh, yeah, of course. Just getting going this morning. Kind of slow. Excuse me. Having to take care of a couple things this morning, so kind of preoccupied. So sorry about that. But we got some charts pulled up. Got a 5-minute ES chart here. We're kind of watching. And we got some zones already drawn out on those and things where we'll be looking for some action. You got any zones pointed out that you want to point out there, Soto?
I only got some hourly zones, so now I'm doing the 5-minute zones here. So just to, when you get to my age, you would understand this, but right now we're for the last, pretty much all morning and all last night, we've been in a sideways market here. So from about 32.66 to 32.14, that's a sideways market there. So I got some blue lines drawn on the hourly and also in the 5 minutes here that we want to break that out of those areas there because that will take us out of that little sideways market. But even in the sideways market, there's a couple zones here. There's an hourly zone that starts at 32.52.25 to about 32.58 and a quarter. That's the hourly, and then within that hourly, I'm looking for a little zone here, probably around 220 from this morning. There's a little 5-minute zone there that we can probably use to trade out of that area within the sideways market, within an hour candle there. And then I got some other zones, but they're outside that sideways market on the hourly charts.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah, so we'll just definitely, like he said, we're in that sideways market here, so we need to get some direction here one way or the other out of these zones. Or we could possibly look after the opening bell. We could actually, after 5 minutes after the opening bell, if we're into these hourly zones, we could look to trade out of those potentially. But until that point in time, we definitely need to kind of get out of this movement here. We're probably not going to do it until the market opens, after the market opens. So, we checked any news today?
I have not. Pull it up real quick here. So I've been texting Steven and Doug this morning. We've been talking.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I got to remind them that I don't work. So we got to stop texting at 6 in the morning.
Yeah, really.
I was like, hey guys, look, I don't have a job. I don't have to get up that early. But I enjoy talking to them, so it's worth it. Looks like we get some big news here at 10 in the morning. Um, let me see. This might be Central Time, so it might be 11 o'clock. No, 10 Eastern. So we got some
Consumer
big news
confidence,
to
yeah.
finish. Yeah, 10 Eastern.
Hmm. So I imagine we'll stay in the sideways range until most of the morning until that happens at 10 Eastern this morning, but we'll see. Alright, let's see what's going on here.
I know you probably don't care, but the Iran's deputy health minister tests positive for the coronavirus. Just let you know.
Who did?
The deputy health minister for Iran.
The deputy. Oh, help for Iran. Okay. Uh-huh.
Mm. I know that's probably not on your priority list there, but every human life is important to me. Just let you know.
Oh, that's not. That's a good. I'm happy to hear that.
Except those. No, I was kidding.
Yeah, exactly.
uh, that's funny. I'm a loser, by the way. I can't believe I really didn't want to watch the debate last time. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna watch it, and I watched the whole thing. I took notes. Uh,
Did you take notes?
no, I didn't take notes. I took mental notes. Uh, it was actually a really good debate.
Was it?
Yeah, it sounds like a gosh, that sounds so boring, but it was. I'm
Was
like,
it
it's
though?
good. Yeah. Let me tell you who we don't want to win. we
Uh,
we will go bankrupt.
if
That
if who's
look, Elizabeth or little Bernie, which I like Bernie as a person. Well, I never met him, but he seems like a cool guy, and I think he has a good heart. Unfortunately, I don't think he understands economics,
well, I mean, the
but
guy. There's no way the guy does. He's not had a job his whole life, man. As far as a
right,
real career of anything. So I mean, he's
right,
just been. I just don't get the whole fact that yeah, man. Let's just run the minimum wage up to $15 an hour, then we'll just tax everybody that makes $29,000. We'll tax them 52% of their income to pay for it, and give you free health care and everything. So now you only make about $7 an hour, really.
right.
When you break it all down, I mean, we'll just tax everybody 52% and make over $29,000.
Yeah.
There you go, Bernie. That'll work. I'm
So,
talking
but
about.
I think his heart is in the right area. I just, unfortunately, I just don't think, and I know he compares us to other countries. Like, okay, Costa Rica is a great example. Costa Rica, if you live in Costa Rica, you got a free access to free healthcare. One of the best healthcares in the world, actually. People from the U.S. go to Costa Rica to get things done. Now, if you're from outside, you just pay, cash, and it's super affordable and everything. So great healthcare. But we only have like total of like 20 people in the whole country. So it's a lot. We're smaller than Alabama,
Hmm.
so you can't really compare
No.
or
Well,
scale
look
that
at.
up to the U.S.
Yeah, I mean, Canada's the closest one, and they're trying to get away from the government-run
Right.
healthcare in Canada. I mean, that's the best comparison. I mean,
Yeah.
people hate it; and they want to get away from it because it's not good, and it's
Right.
bankrupting the country. So
Yeah.
that's the one to compare to. But no one, but we've kind of lost. We want to, like you said, go to Costa Rica, where it's an easy comparison because it looks like it's working there,
Right.
But you go to a big country that's comparable to U.S. and people are, it's ruining the country, and people hate it.
Right.
So it's just not
Yeah.
good. I mean, anytime you give anything away for free, there's going to be issues and stipulations. I'm all about helping. But that's a completely different situation. That's not
That is
helping.
right.
So I just think it's
Yeah.
funny to hear a guy talk about the policies the way he talks about it, but yet he flies all over the world in a $50 million jet, and every time he goes somewhere, it costs $200,000 to operate.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he says he's a middle class guy, or it's just he's not even nowhere close. He's completely out.
He has he has three houses, which in his defense, everyone in Vermont has a lake house. So that's
Yeah, but yeah, it's just funny that we don't just
yeah.
people just don't see through all that, and they just don't. I don't know. I don't know. We can get into it, but I have
I know.
issues with
Yeah.
it. But we become very dumbed down as American people.
Yeah.
Just common sense is lacking.
No lack.
We're so worried about sticking it to rich people that we'll just not think straight. you know,
Right.
when we hear, oh yeah, we'll stick it to these guys, we'll stick it to that guy, and then everybody jumping on board and give everything away for free, and it's just people just aren't. There's nothing's free, man, in the world that doesn't have a cost basis to it somewhere.
Right.
And we just not. We're just not. I hate to say it, but there's a lot of people, but it's amazing how many young people just think it's the best thing in the world to be a socialist country.
Yeah.
But yet every single one of them's failed, and we think we can do it better. I don't get it. I'm just not part of it though. So
Yeah. Chavez.
anyway,
How's the kids? The kids doing all right?
yeah, doing well. Yeah, doing well. Everybody's off of school. Probably leave a little bit early today and take them out of school a little early. We've got the boys are in the Final Four in Birmingham in the basketball. So tonight's their game. It's one of their games. The first game. If they win tonight, then they'll be in the state championship on Friday. But so we're gonna head out a little early and take the kids out of school, head down south there, see family, and watch the ball
Cool.
game.
Yeah.
So that'd be cool. But everybody's doing good.
Good. Good.
You talked to Mitch lately?
I texted him I think a couple of days ago, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
So spoke to Mitchell a couple of days ago also.
Okay.
He was still in Indiana, so I think he's already back.
Yeah, I think he's back there. Him and his dad were doing some car shopping yesterday.
Oh, where that? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so he's back. Hey, good morning, Paul. Good morning, LJ. So glad you guys are here. We're just kind of chatting, being patient. We're into this 5-minute window here of the 10 o'clock, so we're gonna have to just wait for the next 10 minutes for something to happen here. So just hanging out right now. But hope you all are well this morning. Yeah.
Steven is he went on a little mini vacation.
Uh,
He had like a long weekend, like I think Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
mm-hmm.
He went to it was pretty cold up in Peninsula, Michigan, so he went to somewhere colder to West, I think Wisconsin or Minnesota, I can't remember, and he sent me these pictures. So it looks like he's like the Arctic or something. But it's awesome. I was like, yeah. So just to be clear, you did not want to get away from the cold, but it looks pretty cool. Yeah.
That's cool.
Actually, I think sorry, that was last week. He went to, I think last week he went to Wisconsin or Minnesota. This one, I think they went north, farther north in the close to Canada, because he's in Lake Superior.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool. At least he's getting a little time to relax and travel. Sounds like.
Yeah. So fun.
Yeah.
LJ says, "How are you guys doing, guys, after yesterday's crash?" Well, pretty good for me because I had a couple puts. So.
Did you get some puts in?
Heck yeah, man.
Good.
Dude, don't call me Chris Soto the
What?
put man for nothing.
The put man for nothing. Huh?
Yeah, that's not very good, but that's what they call me.
That's what they called you, the put man.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, I mean, I'm not worried about the market at all. I mean, it's fine. It's going to bounce back and go sideways a little bit. Hopefully, I mean, just to be honest, the market needs to make a really good, strong retracement. It just doesn't need to be all at one time. It needs to retrace down a few thousand points at least, and kind of get some solid ground again, and then to be healthy. You just can't have an up market all the time. That's not healthy. That's
Right.
not reality. So you need a good retracement to happen, and but you don't. It's not healthy for the retracement all to happen at one pop either over a couple of days. It needs to happen over a month or two, just kind of retrace and make its way back down slowly, and then find good support and good common ground, good structure for the market to then for it to go higher. And that's kind of what I think is going to happen. I don't think the virus is not going to make the market crash, guys. I mean, I think that's just hype. People are talking. That's not going to be the issues right now. I think it's going to help start maybe a retracement that's needed, you know, but
Hmm.
it's not going to be an end all to the markets by any means and plummet the world in depression. It's not going to do that. So I wouldn't stress about that. So by any means. But the market's open, so we're getting a little push here to the upside. Um, so we'll just kind of watch that. Got news at 10 o'clock, so expect really not any good strong moves until around that 10 o'clock time frame, until that consumer confidence comes out. Excuse me. Good rejection up in that area, so it's good. You talked to Mitch as far as about getting into trading with us any since he's back in the
Um,
country.
yeah, old man Mitch.
Yeah, old man Mitch.
Uh, yeah, yeah, I think he said this week he'll be ready.
We're gonna be trying to get on this week. That's cool.
Yeah, that's what I understood.
Okay. Got a couple more minutes, guys. At least for me, to be able to take a trade here. So just have to be patient. We're kind of still just straight sideways. We know we're gonna get a lot of bouncing up and down in the sideways market here. So don't get nervous and try to get antsy and feel like you're gonna miss something because you're not. So just be patient here. Be patient.
Yeah, nothing. Nothing yet. Yeah. you a little something here.
So what?
Just gonna show you a little something.
Yeah, show me a little something. All right, show me a little something.
So that's how we do it here, man. Don't call us, don't call us trade option traders for nothing. They option day traders. I don't know what they
You
call
get
it.
it? Is that what
We
they
have a
call it?
lot of names. Yeah, we gotta have a lot of. We gotta manage this name scenario. You gotta
You're
knock
the
it
one
down to like
keep
100
making
names.
it up all the time. I think you gotta manage yourself, man.
Hey, that's the people say, man. I'm just here for the people,
You're
man.
just
That's
here
all
for
this.
the people. I love it. Yeah. Hey, that's true. Yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
I
Good
know.
job.
Again, I know it's not your numbers, bro, but
Shoot.
that's that's how I roll, bro.
That's
Got
a
to do
good
the
way to
little.
roll right there, buddy. That's a good way to roll. Anytime you're making percentages like that, you are doing awesome.
Yeah.
Get rid of some of this, clean up this chart. I'm on a daily chart, guys, just cleaning it up while I got a few seconds here to kind of get a bigger look of the market so people don't freak out about it. So
Yeah.
you see on my chart, guys, we're on a daily chart. You can just see, guys. I mean, we're so far away from market crashing. It's not even funny. So don't let all the hype and people talking, and I mean, it's all scare tactics, guys. Don't worry about that. You know what I would say is we would probably bounce up from here over the next few days and kind of get back up into a area of 3300-ish, the 33. I mean, even all the way up to 3300 area. I'd like to kind of get back up in there before we take a move to the downside, a good strong, maybe an intermediate move to the downside, kind of set up a head and shoulders kind of a concept there to the short side. So don't freak out. That's all I'm saying. We got a lot of support all the way down. I mean, like I said, we need a healthy pullback, guys. This is not a healthy pullback in 2 days for a market to move like that. So it's a lot of overreaction. There's a lot of big boys buying at this point in time. A lot of support right here. So you'll see a lot of big boys buying. I think you'll see the market move up over the next few months, or next month anyway, up a little bit, and then I think you see a good move down for the rest of the year probably, which is good. We need it, but it's not going to be just massive, drastic like everybody's saying, like crash is coming. None of that. I mean, nothing happens that fast, right? So I think we do need a good move down for a few thousand points. Even 5,000 points would be fine. Not a big deal. We need a good 10-20% correction in the market, to make it strong and healthy, so anyway, so just don't panic. No worries. So we can start looking at trades now. I had a zone came up and bounced out of. I just wasn't paying attention. But it bounced out of a zone here, and it's like a nice little trade, nice little move up to the upside. But not trade it at the moment.
No.
So I like, let me draw up a zone here. I'll watch price coming into this zone here at 9:30. We'll watch price into that hidden zone there to see if it wants to take some rejection there, but just got to be patient and kind of watch it. I'm not opposed to taking a trade to the short side if everything lines up around 40, about around 40, 75, 41. We'll just kind of see price how it wants to handle that, and
Oh, you're
not
talking.
opposed to that.
Wait, you're talking about the 9:30 candle?
Yeah, that little hidden zone there.
Yeah. Okay.
Around 940 or so. But price is moving pretty strong, so I'm not going to mess with it
Yeah.
at this point. It's
Yeah.
getting a pretty
I
good push up.
I think if it breaks through here, we could use it as support, but I'm gonna wait just because I'm gonna wait for a direction.
Yep.
For some reason, options trading has made me more patient on
That's good.
futures trading.
Yeah, that's good. Very, very good. Go ahead and remove this zone here. I think we just have to be patient and wait for the news to come out in the next 20 minutes, and then let that digest and give us opportunity for direction. So LJ said it's good to hear about Crash from Marketing Guru. I don't know who I never paid attention before, and
no
so
problem. You're welcome, LJ.
somehow
Oh,
I
she
am
was talking about
involved.
me.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, definitely you. It wouldn't be me for sure. I don't know who
No,
marketing
not
is.
you.
Definitely wouldn't be me. But yeah, just no panic, man. Just relax, no panic.
My 401k is gone. I'm supposed to retire next week.
Yeah. Goodness. Mm-hmm. You know we got big moves. It's just all big moves right here in the sideway market. I mean, it's 5, 6, 8 point moves, but it's all here sideways. So just can't do anything with it, guys. Looks like they're good moves, but they're really not. If you look at the bigger picture, they're just all sideways here. So can't mess with it.
Hey, buddy. Happy Tuesday, by the way.
Yeah, man. Happy Tuesday. You still have positions on your options?
Let me look real quick. Sorry, I was looking at something else here. I do.
Okay, good.
I think I have one or two open.
Now, guys, I think you could take a trade out of here if you want to into this hourly zone, but it's just higher risk just because we're kind of waiting on news. But it is kind of more the bottom range of the sideways market, which, you know, I'm okay with taking trades somewhere through there. But I mean, I'm not going to be doing it. But just so you know, I mean, you're going to find support right through here, you know. So it's a matter of, like I said, it's a bounce right there for 1.5 already. So, but just a little higher risk, you know. So we're not taking that trade since it's higher risk. But just to be aware, if you take it, I wouldn't fault you for it. But it's just a little higher risk. And you would have made your point, which would have been nice, but that's always hindsight, so I'm not going to mess with that.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I see you got an hourly. Yeah, hourly zone. I don't have that one, but I only
Hmm.
got the 5 minutes zone there at 6:25. My hourly zones are outside the sideways market. I didn't want to draw any on the sideways market.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
So if I took a trade, it wouldn't be that high. It would have been somewhere between, like you said, between 27.5 and 24.75. I'm gonna wait to see a
Hmm.
better move out.
Gotcha. I'm coming into that area right now, so, but I'm not taking it right now, like, just because I just don't know what we're looking at for news, even though we say it should bounce right here, and it probably will, to be quite honest, but just not taking it right now. So, not in a hurry to do it. These are the hardest times in trading right here, just sitting on your hands and being patient and not feel like you're missing trade opportunities, even though you see after the fact that it bounced really nice out of that area, or it's bouncing and it's would have given you a nice little point there, but just um, just a higher risk trade just because we're close to news, that's all. And we're at the kind of bottom of the sideways area, kind of, so it should show some support, and so you can definitely make rooms for making a trade, but um, not in a hurry to do it by any means. So we would have made our point there if you'd have taken it at the right spot, and then it quickly would have recovered it and took it out, with this push
Yeah.
down. So that's why it's a little higher risk trades, because we're into this time frame and we're into this sideways market, even though we're at the bottom. We just have to
Hmm.
be patient because news is coming out, so and they're gearing up for it because it's a major news announcement. So um, you just can't. It's hard to guess these areas of the right places to trade. So just be patient. Just be patient. Got plenty of time to trade the market. Be patient.
So, PK, I was talking to my little nephew, and I think you know how positive a person I am, and but at the same time, I think you know how realistic I am. And he had a basketball in his hands, and I said, "Buddy, listen, we got to talk. Let's just not waste any time here. Let's just be honest. Soccer, football, science books, back
he
to work.
he might.
Basketball, nah, I don't see this happening."
Why don't you see that happening, man?
First of all, our family average height is 5'1", so let's take it easy. Okay? All right. And number
Maybe
two,
him.
none of us play basketball. Like
Okay.
I'm probably the best player in our family, which is bad.
What
So,
well, what about his mom's side? Are they not tall?
oh yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess, but listen, they're not athletic, so
Oh, okay.
they're more into music and stuff. So I think we'll have to worry about that. But yeah, it's just I'm like, hey, buddy, look, let's not waste any time here. Look, I know you want to shoot it, that's fine, but let's just focus on the kicking game. So
We're kickers in this family, boy.
we're just kickers, bro. We take the easy money, man. We only work for about 2 seconds and
The
win or
easy.
lose, and then we go back and sit down and enjoy the paycheck.
That's not a bad way to go. I know that. That's
Huh?
if you're a good kicker, that's a long life. I
Yeah,
mean, long playing career if you can kick.
yeah,
Well, you're not too much bodily injury there. I mean, you're not just getting beat up all day. It's not like you're doing tackling drills in practice. You're just kicking
right, right.
all
You
day.
stay clean. I This is a true story. I did ask the owner at the time, the owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars, if he'll consider a backup position for a kicker to be the backup kicker to the kicker.
Uh huh.
So, yeah, he's like, why? I'm like, yeah, I'm thinking of getting a little job, but I don't want to get hurt.
There you go. That's funny. He didn't entertain that, huh?
Remember? Yeah, he laughed. He's like, we'll see what we can do. I was like, oh, you don't want to be the starting kicker? Starting kicker? No, there might be a chance I get hurt. I'll be the backup.
Yeah, just let me
That would
enjoy
be
it.
my dream job. This is no lie. Third string quarterback or backup or kicker. That's it.
Just make
I don't want
league minimum, 300 G's or whatever it is, 300 something, and just enjoy all the perks of the
to.
career without
Yeah,
any of the pain or any of the risk, huh?
that's call me a humble man, but that's what I am.
There you go.
I never wanted to be first, first in line.
Yep, not in first, but not back, but right in the middle, right?
Right in the
Isn't that
middle.
what you say?
That's right.
Yeah, guys, just being patient, waiting. Just waiting. Got about 8 minutes, 9 minutes still.
Yeah, still waiting here.
Excuse me. Gosh, I hate my Facebook, man. Gosh.
What happened?
I just hate Facebook, man. They're just very vague. I'm trying to sell my daughter's car, and last time I put it on there, no issues at all. I put it on there this morning, same thing, same ad and everything, and it's now it's saying there's an issue with um, some of our policies, but on your ad, and I'm like, okay, it's the same one you approved last week or last couple weeks ago, but okay.
Right.
And then it just says it doesn't tell you what's wrong with it one bit, nothing. And I'm like, okay, so what do I need to fix? What do I need to change? And so I sent them a email to that, and then they said we'll get back to you in 48 hours. I'm like, really? Okay, and they won't, and it doesn't tell you if they're going to tell you what's wrong with it, or you can actually file what they call or you can challenge their judgment that it's violating one of their policies or whatever.
Right.
And then so you can put in have them take another look at it, because it's just a computer program that kind of runs through it and finds something it doesn't like, but yet it's the same ad that I had 2 weeks ago that was approved. So, and but now I got to wait 48 hours to hopefully get a response. I'm like, you guys are just ridiculous, man. Y'all are Facebook. You should have somebody responding immediately. You're one of the world's biggest companies. My goodness.
Is this the Beamer?
Yeah.
That thing is giving you a hard time.
Yeah. Well, I paid for it. I mean, it runs awesome.
Perfect now? Yeah.
It runs great. You know, everything's good and strong. It runs nice, and so I mean, I should sell it pretty fast, but I just can't even get it out there now because of Facebook.
Yeah.
Like, really? That's the fastest way to sell it, is put it on Facebook. But not when they are doing what they're doing. I think it looks like it's setting up for a good prolonged moves, but today we don't know yet. But it looks like it's kind of setting up and basing for long. If we get good news on consumer confidence, I think it's going to make a pretty good run to the upside and kind of recover a little bit of what it lost yesterday.
Yep, and for those listening, we're just waiting here for the news to come out here in a few minutes, and 2, we're still in a little sideways market, and we try not to trade during the sideways market just because the higher probability risk of losing the trade. So we're just being patient.
News in 3 minutes.
Oh, this is funny. So I don't know who got this, but somebody got my little nephew like a little tool thing where you put things together. Like it has like a little screwdriver and everything, which seems kind of advanced for his age, right? All right. I was talking to my brother's wife, so my sister-in-law, and she was like, "Yeah, it's actually pretty challenging. It took your brother a couple hours to figure it out." I was trying not to laugh. All right, don't mention it's ready.
Oh, is he ready? All right, that's funny. All right, let me bring in Mitchell. Wait, hold on, guys.
Okay, and still waiting for Mitchell.
Yeah, still waiting on Mitchell. Says Mitchell McMahon is unavailable.
Okay, let's see here.
Call me in here. Come on. Yeah, keep saying he's unavailable.
Okay. I just texted him. There we go. There it is.
What's up, man? How's it going?
Pretty good. I had to get my father situated at work this morning.
At work?
Okay.
Yeah.
He's already on the clock, huh?
Yeah, I was going to say, my man doesn't wait around.
Good for him, man.
He was like, the other day, I was like, so when you want to start work? He was like, well, I don't really know. I said, all right, I'll pick you up on Tuesday. He was like, we're really going to get with it, aren't we? I was like, well, yeah. Your rest time is over with.
Yeah.
Which is what he's done to me.
There you go. He's put you on that horse, back on that horse quick, didn't
he? Yeah. So, no, he's doing well.
Good. Glad to hear that.
It's weird for him because everyone, they haven't seen him in so long, so everyone's like, hey. I don't think he likes that.
Yeah. All right, we got news confidence out here, so let's see. Yeah, it's negative news, so we were expecting the 132.6, and we're at 130.70, so it's negative news. So this will be interesting to see how the market reacts. Yeah, because it's bouncing now to the upside. So we'll kind of watch that and see for a second here. Give it a second for it to digest the news. Maybe.
How you been, Soto?
Hey, buddy. Good. How are you?
I feel like I've had a 10-year-old riding around with me for a couple days.
Yeah.
I leave again on Thursday.
Yeah.
So I will be gone on Thursday of this week until Tuesday next week. I'm pretty much a nomad this time of year.
So, how's your dad doing?
That's why I said I feel like I've been riding around with a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
He's doing good.
Yeah.
But very dependent right now.
He don't like that, does he?
Mm-hmm. You can tell he's very uncomfortable about it. But it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
You just have to know how I grew up, which I'm sure you talked a little bit about your dad. Just everything is just like straight lace. You got to do this, got to do that on time. Like this morning he calls like, when you gonna come pick me up? I was like, I don't know. I'll be over there a little bit. Well, what time? And then you could just tell he's bothering him because like I was late and stuff to pick him up.
Oh yeah, you can't be late.
You just sit on your lunchbox. I'll be there in a little bit.
Yeah, he doesn't like that at all.
A little BK. Little Feather just had a little home run here.
Did you? Good.
Yep. So I had to manage it. I'm good now.
Nice.
I'll show you what a home run looks like. I don't know if you've ever seen one.
I have it. Yeah, please show me.
Stop it.
I like seeing it though when you do it. That's good.
Yeah.
Y'all get any good
Nice
options
home run
this
there,
week?
bud.
Yeah.
That's a grand slam for you.
Yeah.
4,400%.
Yeah. 4,500.
I didn't even get to buy any.
What was that? Who was that with? Right there? What'd you buy that? LM?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that Lily?
When'd you do that? When'd you do that?
Like when I buy it,
Yeah.
I don't remember.
You had it for a day or two, or you had it this
Yeah,
morning,
yeah,
or-
like no, like a day or two.
Yeah. Good job. Yeah. Very nice. That's the kind of what you want right there, buddy. That's the leverage.
Yep.
It's a very
I
leverage.
may have to call you later on, Soto or BK or one. I was working every night until about 10 o'clock, so I did not get to do any options purchasing this week. And I may just have to take a week off. That may be the best idea. I don't know.
Hey, did you? What did you make
Yeah.
on your sew?
Yeah, man, 99%.
What did you make? What did you really make? Did you make like a $2 or a $40 or what? $30?
Well, I like broke even pretty much. The one Southern company in the money made offset all the other ones that lost.
What did your money make you? About $40?
Yeah, 40, 42 bucks, something like that.
That's what I was laughing because that's about what I ended up making on mine, about $50. And I was like, oh
But
man,
one
he's gonna
day I
hate
could have
me,
made
man.
pretty
He's gonna
good,
hate
but
me.
I didn't sell it that day.
Yeah.
But it was nice. I will say this: it was nice because at least it made up for. I would have lost, 42 bucks, something like that. So it was. At least I didn't lose anything.
No, that's right. Yeah, that's all right. That's just funny. I was like, man, this guy, he's not gonna get him and stuff. It should move, but just not moving when the time we needed to move for whatever reason. This guy's gonna say options suck.
It was pretty painful, but it was fine.
Yeah,
I'll be all right.
Yeah, you need to get Soto to teach a class on these out of the money options, man.
He's doing well, isn't he?
He's doing very well with it. You just have to pay attention to it all day long, though, don't you? Soto.
Yeah, that's the thing is you just have to watch it like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah. But it only takes one good hit like that, at 4,400% to make you feel pretty good about it.
Yep, makes the no sleeping worthwhile.
Yeah. I'm just valuing my sleep, so I'm good.
Definitely worth it. Oh, I mean, like no sleeping like during the day. Man. But yeah.
That's funny. But nice job, man. Nice job.
Yeah, I think so.
But you can't, that's what's funny, is that you can't make any money doing that.
No, you can't.
No, just so you know that. I mean, that's what everybody tells you. You can't make money without the money options.
So my buddy with Shopify,
Oh, what happened to this guy? Yeah. I love this guy.
he made like $3,000 that first week, 1,500 the second week, and then he was up like another $3,000 last week. And I was like, dude, just sell it and be done. Like you've literally been killing it. In a span of a day, he lost everything.
Oh no! How did he lose it?
God.
It went from the stock goes at $5.98 to $4.93.
Oh man! So he never sold out of his positions. He held them, or he just kept getting it
Yeah,
out.
he rolled the last week.
Oh, he rolled it.
When he told me this morning, he was like, "Yeah, it's at 4.93." Naturally, my butt was like, "Good, it's in a buy zone now."
Yeah, well, that's right. Yeah, but that's funny. That poor guy. That's tough to watch all your profit go away.
Yeah, man.
I don't feel bad for him at all.
Oh man.
Dad will probably be getting in with us for too long.
Yeah, that's cool. Is he set up in an office where he can do that?
Yeah, he's gonna have a few days. People are gonna be bugging him. Like right now, I mean, you would have thought, Ronald Reagan came back from the dead. They're all just so, he's gonna have to deal with that for a while.
Yeah, well, sure.
He should be all right.
20.
Yeah.
So y'all have any good ones for this week? Anything, or are we still looking bullish as far as the market is concerned, or?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I think you're gonna. It's just kind of that
Let me,
market. Go ahead. I know you say you
yeah,
want to
let me
say
tell
something.
you, yeah, I'm just gonna tell you, Costco is a good one to look at right now, I think. But yeah, go ahead. The market is what? Okay.
No, I just think the market's gonna. It's either gonna bounce up from here, kind of recover everything, or it's gonna kind of bounce up into some resistance and then continue to come down a little bit. But I think overall, I think the market's going to go up into a area of strong resistance, and then I think we take a big move down over next the rest of the year. But I think it's a healthy move, because we need.
Can we still
We
play
need
the
that.
game the other way?
Oh, absolutely, 100%. That's the best way to
Okay.
play it. You make it faster the other way.
Okay, because that's what I was going to ask. Because I know when we started, you were like, "We're not going to worry about puts," and I guess that's just because we were in a bullish market.
Right.
So
And
okay.
then, yeah, So I would say when price kind of gets back up into that 3,300 area on the yes and all that, where there's a lot of resistance, I think at that point I'm very bearish on the market and doing a lot of puts even before it says it's time to do that, just because I think you're kind of, if you look at a daily pattern, you kind of look at that would kind of create that right shoulder and that head and shoulders pattern, if that makes sense. A lot of resistance back up there, because I think we're going to go sideways for a little while here, up and down, so, and I think we go higher before we go down. But I think over the overall, I would just assume, because the market's not healthy going up all the time. It needs a good retrace. It needs a good 20% retracement to kind of get good solid ground. And right now we just have the macroeconomic factors for that to kind of be the excuse. If that makes sense. To make that move back down, but it's not going to just all happen over a week or two. I think it's going to take a month or so for that to take place, and to kind of get up into that area to where we will try to take that downturn for the rest of the year. But I think 2020 will be a down year overall, but not like a depression. It's not going to
Right.
be nothing like that, man. I think
It's just been too explosive the past couple of years.
Yeah, so it needs to stay healthy and continue to make higher highs. It needs to move back, get solid ground, and then find good strong support and kind of equal everything back out, and then go back long again. So that's what I think.
I went ahead and bought a book on how to trade options. So
Did you? Good for you, man. Yeah, I think you should do that.
Straight up.
I think you should do
I
that.
think it sounds don't listen to anything your friends say.
Well, that's probably very wise right there. Don't listen to anybody else. Just figure it out on your own.
No, I didn't.
That's
My
where it
wife,
goes there.
as a gag gift, she did buy me one though.
That's
Oh,
nice.
that's good.
That's good.
How to
Yeah.
manage your losses.
When I walked into the house, she was like, "Hey, I got you some reading because I know you're struggling right now." I was like, "Oh, so you think you're a wisecrack?"
Yeah.
Take a look at Shopify when you have minutes, Soda. I do think
I'm already on it, bro. I've been watching it.
it looks good, doesn't it?
Up 4.9% today. Yeah. I mean, it's right in our area here. So, it's just too expensive for me. That's the problem. But that's why I don't trade it. But yeah, general rejection there. But yeah, it looks good. I mean, just have to watch it. But yeah, it's just a more expensive option for me, so that's why I don't play with it. But if you're to keep it, I don't know if I would keep it too long. I think I'll have a short target here just for kind of quick bounce and rejection to keep going down, I think. So I will be watching that resistance on top to, once I get close to that, I'll be getting rid of it probably. That's what I would think.
It's still very expensive.
Yeah, just Too rich for my blood, bro. When you play with pennies, bro, that's and a couple, maybe $1 here and there. That's all. I can't afford this shop.
Yeah, it would cost me $350 to get in and out of the money. That's 80 points higher than where it's at right now.
Yeah, it's just not worth it. I mean, there's so many out there.
That's not really wise to do that.
No.
You have to ask.
I mean,
don't.
Let me rephrase that. Maybe I should be. What's the average free range on shop? I don't know. Is it moved? If it moves 20 points a day, then not a bad deal. But if it moves 5 points a day, 6 points a day, then that's way overpriced.
It does move about 22, 23 points a day.
Okay, well then I mean that's not too bad then I guess. I mean if it's in the right setup, that's not too bad. If it moves 20 plus points a day, because
but I guess my argument would be that's out of the money. That's out of the money, correct? Why not do something? There's other stocks out there that are a lot more affordable, and it's going to give you the same, if not better, return. So why not play with those?
Yeah, that's a good argument. Yeah, I don't have a problem with the argument.
Yeah.
It just comes down to what's the best setup. You know, that's
Right.
what you're looking for. And if the best setup's even more expensive option, then you're taking the trade based on the setup, not the price, right? If you have the right amount of money, if you have good money in your account to where you can do that, then that's what you're looking for is the setup. So, but I mean, if you can find a better setup that's cheaper, then it makes more sense to take that. But if the best setup is still $300 out of the money option, then that's what you take. You know? So it's relative. I mean, the price point's relative, you know.
Right.
But I understand.
But again, if you're paying that much for out of the money option, right? To get 100% back, you have to double that. Where the other ones, you can go a lot less, and it's going to, you know.
Well, look at this. This is weird. This is really weird. So I could go 2 weeks out, and they're half as expensive as they are for this week.
For the same strike?
For a less strike. So, like this week, if I'm on February 28th, oh, never mind, it reset. It's better now. It's cheaper.
Yeah. $10,000.
I got to start paying better attention.
So
First week since we've started that my positions is empty.
Nice. Okay.
Should be a good week.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great week for you.
Gosh.
Pull up.
Thinking about just getting it in a savings account.
Yeah. Come on.
What was it?
Come on, man.
No, I'm really not.
I'm laughing.
But we all need to get together one day now. Everybody's back in the States.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Figure I'd give him some time to get reacclimated and you know, because I know when you're out like that, out of this country for a while, it kind of takes a little time. But yeah, whenever he's ready.
North Korea, it's not that much different from the U.S.
Still takes a little time.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
Man, that trade would have been a good trade right there. I just had it marked up but didn't take it.
Yeah.
Dang.
I saw it coming out.
But she got in at 10:05. I have a zone drawn there based on the 9:15 candle, and it just respected it nicely, and it's made a good 10-12 point drop off of that.
Wait, what are you talking about? On Ninja Trader?
Yeah. It still is a future stream, so I'm not doing anything with options. So
Yeah, no, I'm just getting sure because I'm looking at it. I don't see. We're still in a sideways market here, so.
yeah, but we had a good move out of the 915 zone that
Okay.
we expected to.
Have y'all haven't rolled over yet?
No.
No, not yet.
Look, I'm just saying, my 915 is, I don't know what you would have used for that. You're talking about that little green doji? Spinning top?
No. 915.
No, the hidden stone at 915.
Are you on 320 contract?
Mm-hmm.
5 minute?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a hidden zone at 915 there.
Yep.
Oh, I see it now. I see it now. It updated. I had to hit reload historical data. So you're talking about it hit it at 10:05?
Yeah. Yeah, so we're getting some move down here.
Yeah. A little bit down there.
I got a zone drawn at starting at 1750.
Mm-hmm.
It's on the day. It's on the traditional zone back on 1320 from yesterday. Had a big move up from that area right here, so I expect a good strong bounce. And it rejected once again out of that area at 1805 yesterday. But I still expect it to hold some support there. It's at the bottom of the zone. So if it wants to get there, I would expect it to hold the support anyway.
You'd go toward the bottom?
Yeah, just because it's such a wick there, I'm gonna be conservative and go to the bottom of that.
Yeah, I have a trigger line at 15.25.
Okay, yeah, that's right in the middle of that. I don't have any issue with that. That zone has been triggered down to 14.25, based on the candle at 1805. You know, but it's all rejected wick out of that whole area right there. So
It's headed down there towards us.
Yeah, I definitely have to go toward kind of in the middle of that zone. Let's see, what's the 1 point up would be 1475. Yeah, I'll probably go.
I'm gonna go 15 each.
I'm gonna go to 1475 just because that's a full point from the bottom.
I hear you, Soda.
So,
Let's BK.
No, I know.
Oh.
I said 15. He said he's going 1475.
Order pending.
So I
Sorry.
yeah, go one tick below. That means someone will go in at 1450 on me, probably. That way somebody wins it. Okay.
Yeah,
Price is right. It's what we play.
Yeah.
that's right.
Nice 2-point
Which,
bounce.
by the
out
way,
of the
I've
top of that
never
zone.
heard of that show until a couple years ago.
Really?
Yeah, I would
That
suck
doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, I would suck at that show. How much is it worth? I have no idea.
Yeah, you would not have an idea. I'm sure.
Well, I do now, but like before, I was like, I don't know how much this thing, because it looks like it's really expensive, and it's like only $2, and then like the cheap thing, or that looks cheap, is like really expensive. I don't know. It's really confusing.
I'd be pretty good at it. My babysitter when I was growing up, this is an older lady. She won a car.
Is
Really?
off of
Right. Lucille Goldman was her name.
there?
Remember?
My mom never gave me young, attractive babysitters.
All right, so here we go. Are you in this trade?
Here we're in. I'm not in yet, but it's bumping.
No.
Yeah, it's bumping.
Not yet. I'm gonna wait here.
It's running strong though.
Yeah, volume's increasing.
Volume
I'll probably
increasing.
watch off. I'll probably move it here since volume's increasing.
Are you? But I got my point, so that's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think you got in. I
Haven't gotten me yet. When we were
Order
talking, you were
canceled.
talking about volume, but I was watching the green go.
okay, well, good. Good for you.
I got in at 15, got out at 16.
Nice job.
Nice.
Yeah.
But now it
totally
immediately went down, so I mean, it wasn't like, you know.
A runner.
That's all right.
Yeah.
All you need is a point.
Mm-hmm.
I've removed mine.
I am on the ES, not on the
Yeah.
I.
Oh, nice. You made
You
the
got
first
one for
point.
Shadow.
Good job, man.
So I will send you this.
Yeah,
First
send
point
it to
in
me.
How do you do that again, Seda? How do you take a send this?
Yeah, if you just right click and go down to save chart image, or you can press Alt S, and that will save the screenshot of the chart, nothing else. And just save it on your desktop and then forward it to on the email. You go to Gmail, open that up.
I got that, brother. I'm sending it to BK right now.
By the way, when your dad called me a couple of days ago, it was a whole different person. Like I was like, hello, who's this? Because his voice, he wasn't holding the phone, like inside his mouth
Yeah.
anymore.
The best was when he got his iPhone. He had no idea how to use it.
He's been using a black, what's it called? A black.
He had an iPhone, but like the iPhone 3.
iPhone 3, yeah. What is that called? The
BlackBerry.
BlackBerry, yeah.
That's funny.
Any hits on your car?
No.
You got a hitter, right? From Facebook.
Yeah, I just tried to put it on Facebook, and they're like, no, I can't. Something's wrong with the listing, even though it was the same listing I put on last time, and it wasn't no problem. Some computer algorithm's telling me there's something wrong with the listing, but yet I can't get anybody to tell me what's wrong with it to fix it. So I gotta wait 48 hours for them to hopefully respond, it says. So, I mean, I tried it 3 different times, and nothing. So, yeah.
That's really.
So Facebook sucks. There you go, so.
Yeah, just little managing trades there. That's all I'm doing.
That's a good manage.
Yeah.
Does your phone like give you alerts when they get to a certain point, or do you just sit there and stare at it?
I'm staring at this thing nonstop. From 8:30 to 3 o'clock, I would not let the phone go.
Well, you have to. I mean, that's if you're going to trade out the money option like that, you constantly have to.
Yeah, so that's just not feasible for me. I can't do that. I'll be fired.
What you need to do is have Soto send you alerts, man. Say, hey, I like this trade. I'm getting in this trade.
I know. I need you to do that,
So
Soto.
he needs to be there for you if he was any kind of a good friend.
Oh, I'm glad you brought that up. Okay, that's
Yeah,
part of my gold experience option. It's only $5,000 a week, and top of 20% commission on the first 300,000, and only 10% after that. But
Nice.
because you're a friend, I'll take 1% off.
What a guy. What a deal, man.
Yeah, that's just phenomenal, man.
Phenomenal.
He's taking care of you there now.
Guys, this is what we call the Japanese fall. If you see the movement there, Japanese fall here. So we're going to see a little bounce here around 3,200 area.
Yeah, I think you really will, actually. I think you're joking with it. I think you will.
Yeah.
Good round number.
You guys are funny, guys. I like you guys.
The old Japanese fall, you say?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
Gosh.
You tired, BK?
I am, man. Jeez, I didn't sleep very well.
Oh, really? You try to get a solid 8-9 hours, or
I don't think I've done that since
what?
I was like 2 years old. 8
Stop
hours
it.
of sleep, man.
Really? What do you do? Why not?
I don't think my body just doesn't allow it. I don't know. I just wake up.
Oh, you don't take. I'm gonna give you some medication you can take. It's gonna knock you.
Well, I might take that if you got it.
Yeah, I take like 5 of those things, and I am out. I gotta tell you a story. I meant to tell you. I haven't told you, and it's really embarrassing, but it's okay. So I was actually hanging out with Doug. You remember Doug, right? And
I remember Doug, yeah.
I take Benadryl. You're familiar with Benadryl? Have I told you this yet?
I don't think so.
So, okay, look, I'm not a pharmacist, okay? So I tend to take maybe the unrecommended dosage. So I take 6 Benadryls.
Okay.
Okay. No big deal. That's a lot, by the way. You're supposed to take 2 max.
It sounded like a lot.
Yeah.
No big
Well,
deal,
like
like you
6
said.
anything. Not a good idea.
Yeah, 6.
Yeah.
You die or something, Okay, so I took 6. All right, no, you don't die. But I took 6. So I took 6. All right. And Doug comes up and says, "Hey, man, you want to go out to eat?" I'm like, "Yeah, we can do that." So I'm getting dressed and everything and ready. And I totally forgot that I already took the Benadryl. I took 6 more.
Oh my gosh.
Man, at this point, I didn't remember at this point that I already took 6, right? So I'm thinking this is just the first time. So I take 6 and we're going. So we're at this Mexican restaurant. Okay. Everything's good so far, okay? We get the food. So I'm laughing, we're kidding, joking around, everybody's good. We get the food. Food comes. It kicks in. Suddenly, I feel like I'm about to die. Like, I have, I'm very confused. I'm the most confused you can ever imagine. You're thinking, you're trying to think and you can't think. I don't know if that makes sense. I can't explain it, but this is what I think if somebody's about to die feels like. You have almost no control of what you're trying to think about something, and you can't. You're like spaced out. And my mouth was super dry. I felt like my motor skills were limited. I wasn't able to. I didn't feel like I was able to move very well. So I'm sitting there, the food in front of me, fajitas, if you can imagine, okay, fake fajitas. I am not touching this thing. I'm sitting there, spaced out, trying to figure out what to do. Because at this point, I didn't think about the Benadryl. I don't know what's going on, right? Doug looks at me. Doug, by the way, if you're ever dying, you do not want Doug next to you when he's eating because he has no idea I'm in the middle of death over here. So he's going at this food. He looks at me. He's like, "What's wrong?"
Order pending.
No. And he's like, "You okay?" No. And he's like, "What's wrong?" I don't know. And he's like, "Clearly there's something wrong, right? There's food in front of me. I'm not eating it. I'm not talking. Clearly there's something wrong." He's like, "Dude, what's going on?" I'm like, "I don't know. I to talk is a lot of work, so I can't even talk." And we're with his mom also, by the way. So I'm like, I took 12. I'm like, I think I took 12 Benadryls. I think I'm overdosed. So he's looking on his phone, like, okay, what can happen if you overdose Benadryl, right? So he's doing all this research, and I'm like, we're there for 30, 40 minutes. So, this one's moving pretty good, sorry. 30, 40 minutes. And then finally, we're like, okay, I don't even touch my food at all, ever. Don't even. And I'm like, help me to the bathroom. So we go to the bathroom, and I try to throw some water in my face. And like I look like an 80-year-old person. I can't move fast. I can't move my arms or very much or anything. So now, unfortunately, not only did I overdose on Benadryl, but I got a panic attack. Because I'm thinking I'm about to die. So and I had a panic attack. I think I told you in medical school. So I've had two. I've had one when I took the MCAT. It'll be a couple of weeks before the MCAT, and I had one in medical school. So I know how they feel like. And so now I'm having a overdose panic attack. And I'm asking him, can I die from this? And he says, from everything I can see, you cannot die from Benadryl. So I'm like, Doug, I love you, but call Kirsten. We get
call
Kirsten
the doctor we got on. Call the doctor that we know is serious about medicine and really has taken the time to research and know things.
Right,
we trust her. We trust her diagnosis, not yours.
It's not
doctor.
you. Yeah. So we get Kirsten. Kirsten says, "No, you can't die. You're good. You just feel horrible. You feel like that, but you're not. You can't die." So I'm like, "Okay." Well, she says I can't die, but still, I feel like I'm about to die. So we get in the car, and now I can't be in the car. It feels like in an enclosed area. I feel a lot of pressure, so I'm getting even worse. Right? Tachycardia, rapid heart rate. Just I feel like I can't be in the car, so I'm like, I can't be in the car. So, but I'm not talking like that. I'm like, I can't be in the car. So Doug is like the best friend ever. He's like, hey man, we don't need the car. We'll wait here. So, but now I feel the pressure because we're there with his mom. Like if it's just me and him, I'm cool. We can wait there for hours. But the mom is there. I know she wants to go home. So I'm like feeling this pressure that I need to get in the car, but I can't get in the car. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to suck it up and get in the car. So I get in the car, dude, I start freaking out. Like, not like moving or anything, but like I start sweating. My heart's going really fast. And I'm like, guys, we need to pull over. So we pull over into this like random gas station, and I have to walk outside. And I'm just standing there with Doug. And then Doug prays for me. Now, typically, I would say this is great. But his prayer made me more anxious. So it was like the pressure that I had to get better made it worse. So I'm like, Doug, I love you, but don't pray out loud for me. So he's like, oh, okay, sorry, it's okay. But now the mom is in the car waiting so awkwardly. So I'm like, oh my gosh. Anyways, 2 hours later, I'm fine. We drive back. Everything's Gucci. So don't a lot of Benadryl.
Oh, gosh, never a dull moment with you, is there? Never a dull moment with Soto.
Yeah. It was horrible, man. Yeah, I've been close to death a couple times, and unfortunately, there were the worst stories ever to tell at my funeral. Like, I want a good story when I die, not like we're over here gathered today because little Soto took a couple extra Benadryls, and well, he went to see the Lord. So I want like, yeah, he was in the shark, and they were attacking each other, and the Great White teamed up against them, and they killed him. Like, that's a cool way to go. So, but
I have a friend that's the same way, like so focused on that. And he was always like, you know how they say, man, he looked really good. You know, he said, I don't want that. He said, I want people to walk by the casket and go, gosh, man, I'm glad he went when he did. Man, he looked rough. He's like, I want it all out. I want everything gone.
Order
I was like, I don't think about it.
I don't
think about it.
Oh, that's funny. Whatever.
We're retracing back up, but I don't know if I'll hit the same zone again.
Wear it out.
Trying to.
Looking at, I mean, I'll be looking around 14 and a half, just because of the, like, especially even on the hourly, there's two major bottoms right there on the hourly zone. So yeah, I'd be looking short right there at 14 to 14 and a half, if I can get it. Could easily go higher though into the 20s, but that would take my first shot at it at 14, 14 and a half. I'll just put it at 14.
Order pending.
See what it wants to do.
I don't know if I need to manage this whole scenario here or not. BK, I got this one here. Created a new low. It's a put, by the way. He created a new low today.
Order
Or
canceled.
now, it's doing it now, so it's good. It's doing a good little move here for me.
Okay.
So I'm trying to think if I need to manage it or if it's going to come back, bounce out of this little head and start to continue to go a little down.
Yeah. All right. I mean, you can always, if it bounces up, you can always just re-enter position. So.
That's true. There we go. That's the old Chinese way of thinking. Yeah. Well, it's only 133% return.
Yeah.
Only.
Yeah. Only. So don't give up that return just to hold it. You know, I mean, I would, if you don't feel like it's going to continue to go down, kill it and then you re-enter position when it retraces.
Oh, you're talking about the traditional Peru, Colombia re-entry.
Yeah, the re-entry from the Peru re-entry is really what it is, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, Colombia did a similar thing back in the 70s, so that's why I was bringing it up. But yeah, you're right. It's only Peru.
Yeah. Peru's the original.
Yeah. Gosh, sorry about that. Yeah, you're right.
All right, man. Just get it straight, man. Get it straight. Yeah.
I went to Chile. I was there for like a whole week. The whole time I thought I was in Peru. They didn't correct me until like day 3.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, something else, man.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get out. There. Yeah, still making new lows. Looking good here.
Order pending.
Okay, are you guys taking a trade here?
Well, I got a position sitting at 14, but I'm kind of not liking it at the moment. But I got one sitting there, but might need to go a little higher here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna move it a little bit higher. Let's see.
And that's that one. That's the one I'm talking about there. No. You're at 14, you said?
I was, and I removed it, which I shouldn't have removed it apparently, but I did. So I'd have made my money, but I moved it higher. I'm gonna remove
Have
it.
you taken
Order
a trade?
canceled.
Have you taken a trade today yet?
No. No trades today yet. Yep, nice job.
Thanks. This might be, yeah, you missed a good one there.
Thank you, I appreciate that,
Yeah, yeah, I wouldn't have taken it either. Just,
It was good, I just didn't like, I didn't like that the candle opened and went down immediately
Right.
a point
Right.
first. Had it gone straight up, I'd have stayed there, but it went down about a point first before wherever it went up, so that's the only reason I removed it. I didn't like the price action.
yeah.
Even though resistance is good and strong there, I just didn't care for the immediate price action. So hindsight, yeah, it would have been a great trade, but can't play in hindsight.
Well, they can't.
Unfortunately, I wish we could. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, because this is the trade of the day right here. I was messing with you, bro.
That's all
Yeah,
right.
you can't sell on yesterday's win for sure.
That's a good boating analogy there, buddy. Good job.
Thank you.
I'm gonna pull up Mitchell's chart here because I'm gonna get ready and do a couple things here. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it here.
Yeah, I thought Chipotle doesn't open until 10 o'clock. Yeah, 10:30.
Is it not?
I think they're open until 10:30. Yeah.
Sheesh, I wish we had a
That's what I
Chipotle here.
do when I was at Wells, guys. I gotta go, guys. I have a couple things I need to go do. Chipotle.
Just go to Chipotle. That was your thing you had to do. That's
Well, I
funny.
was wanting to go before like the big lunch crowd.
Oh, that's funny. No, that's not me.
I,
All right, let me pull in the spreadsheet, but let me pull up Mitchell's win here. Nice job, Mitchell.
yeah, Metro.
I guess he's quiet, but all right, guys. So you'll see this is Mitchell's trade here on my chart where he entered on the blue line there, out of the zone here, and got his 1 point pretty nice, pretty fast. So that was nice. And price continued to break down after that, but all we're looking for is that 1 point right away, and he got his 1 point and got the bounce there and got it. You see his entry at 15, his exit at 16. So nice job there, Mitchell. All right, so let's update the spreadsheet. All right, so we got 225/20, 2 contracts, 1 point win, point loss. So yeah, good job there. So as you can see, we're up to $2,713. So we're making our way back up to that $3,000 mark, and we can get back to 3 contracts there. So very nice job.
Yeah.
All right.
Job, guys.
All right, guys. Well, I think that's going to be it for me. All right.
Yeah. Me too. All right. Thank you, buddy.
Well, thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks for being here, everybody. And we'll do it again tomorrow. All right.
Yeah.
Talk to you later. Bye.
You've been listening and watching the Titan Futures 1 Point a Day Challenge. Live stream. Remember, we're live daily, 9 to 11. And BK, Soto, and Mitchell are here to help. The Titan Futures 1 Day Point a Day Challenge, where anyone can learn how to day trade the futures market. Till next time.